Welcome to our Design Expo project for the PEI Bag Company, presented by Abdul, Dad, and Khiym.
Our community partner is the PEI Back Company. We've been working with them to minimize the physical labor required in one of their back production processes. The current process involves poor ergonomics from repeated bending, twisting, from lifting heavy bundles.
The improved process must decrease the physical strain. We wanted it to be cost efficient and made sure that it did not negatively impact the productivity. We had many iterations of our design, but ultimately we created and decided on building this. This is what you see before you.
So the main design comprises of a strapping table, which is going to be the same old strapping table from the previous work area, and the new additions are the wrapping table, just because the previous one was too big for the working area, and then the inclined conveyor belt, which would transport the bundle from the wrapping table to the platform. The raised platform is for the worker so that they don't have to do any bending after lifting the bundle. And the pallet lift is to raise the height of the pallet or decrease it according to the worker's needs. It is to be noted that all of these components are at waist level so that there is no excessive bending required by the worker.
So a basic run through of this process, right from getting the bags off the machine, doing their quality check, they strap them before wrapping them to make sure they are all held nicely together. So it'll be wrapped, and then they'll fill the conveyor belt with as many as they can fit, just sending one up and then preparing another one and sending them up. And then once the conveyor belt is totally filled up, they'll come up the stairs here and they'll have a full line ready to go to be able to fill up the pallet. So it'll be brazed up to that hip level or a comfortable working level. And the pallet's able to be spun on sort of like a turnstile to make sure they don't have to reach across awkwardly. They'll load up one layer at a time, and they'll be able to lower it down to make sure that the next loading level is at the same height. And we'll just repeat that process, making sure, loading up all the ones they've built up, and then once those are done, they come back down and redo the process until a tire unit is complete.
And finally, I'd like to thank our community partner, PEI Back Company, especially Kevin and Thane, for providing us with this opportunity to not only grow as a student but also professionally. They have been readily available in case we ever needed any information throughout the semester and have been super helpful.
And I want to thank our techs for supporting us throughout the whole project, especially to Jeff, Blair, and Anthony for supporting us with the CAD model. They were super helpful with correcting the CAD model so that we don't make those mistakes again in the future.
And finally, I want to thank Kolji and Libby. They've been fantastic throughout the semester, helping us with anything that we needed at all times, being super accommodating and always making sure that we were doing well and on track to get everything done.